It takes a lot of effort to come to Camas. It involves a ferry journey, and people arrived on the track in need of some rest and relaxation.
Learning Day 13, came to Camas with my youth group Summer Community Development. We are based in Townhead and we just came here because it's kind of tradition. The 1.25 mile tracks, that scares some people. Don't let it scare you. The 1.25 mile track, that's my favourite part of Camas. Because you're always magnetised to somebody at the start. You're always magnetised to one of the leaders at the top of the track, and they'll be your best pal for your whole week at Camas.
Camas is an outdoor centre that focuses on community and working with young people and various community groups in a beautiful place. So we're on the Isle of Mull on the west coast of Scotland, and we welcome groups in for a week at a time, and we live together, cook together and do various different activities in the area.
If you come to Camas, you will likely get a wee bit chilly at some point, you will likely get very wet and very, very muddy at some point. You will also have lots of fun, have lots of conversations, hopefully eat quite a lot of tasty food. The aim is for pretty much everyone that they get to do something new as well, that they get to try kayaking, get to try climbing, abseiling, just walks to beautiful beaches, bits of the world that they might just never have seen before. So yeah, there's a lot of trying new things.
In the summer we take the groups on a wild camp each week, and then we do various other kind of adventures in the local area.
Camas itself as a place is amazing. It's beautiful, the scenery is pretty remarkable, to be honest. Emotionally it's been harder than I thought it would be. It's worth it, it builds up your confidence a lot more because you have to trust yourself a lot more. Even like when you're coming down, even just coming down that the wee trail there, you have to trust where your feet's going. You have to know that where you're walking safe. So it builds up your trust and your confidence a lot more in yourself.
I really have never seen anywhere like it. I don't know a place like Camas. I don't know a place where you can have, you know, the sea kind of right on your doorstep, and you know, you get to know a wild landscape in the way that people used to.
It's just coming up to coffee break time in the morning. This morning we've had our guests help us with the chores. We've been out feeding the chickens and the cats and tending to the garden spaces, and a little warm-up game of Ninja Mega Destruction on the lawn. It was quite a lot of fun. So last night in the evening in the common room we lit the candles and made some hot chocolate, and some of the volunteers that are here this week were making some music which we recorded.
That's the ultimate aim for me of kind of each week, kind of building community and folks getting something out of that.
It becomes a home for people, and it's a sort of safe space for people who maybe don't always have that in their day-to-day life. We get people who often have lived in this, who live in the city and, you know, haven't really been to somewhere like this before. And I think that having that sense of community, having loads of people around you who just want to care for you and cook for you and then have fun with you, I think can be quite a powerful thing.
It's been really good. I've been able to like get out of my comfort zone and just like go on these fun activities and just really just be myself for the week.
Camas has been like great for me, so it has, because it's helped me like build my confidence up and help other people to do this sort of thing, going outdoors away from like communities and electricity for a week.
Camas is a lot different mainly because it's basically close to no electricity and no cell service. But yeah, it's a break. The scenery is beautiful. The people are great. Let's just say the showers aren't exactly very hot.
And I'd say the thing that's helped me the most here is just like my confidence is built a lot from Camas and Simi. It's just like it's helped me a lot pretty much.
It's kind of just given me what I wanted.
A lot of people who come here, there's a lack of self-identity, a lack of purpose and a lack of community in their home lives, and the work of Camas and the Iona community is based around building community, it's based around working with purpose, it's based around exploring your identity. They're building positive relationships with staff, volunteers and their friends, and yeah, you see them becoming real relaxed and eased into the place, and usually by the end of the week people don't want to leave.
I think that doesn't just apply to the guests, that's for the staff and the guests. It can be a really powerful place for everyone who comes here.
Most weeks folk go away just madly in love with each other. They just they can't stop talking to each other. They've really had a great week.
It's the good things that you found here, and the things that you learned about yourself that you didn't know about yourself before.
What always strikes me and takes me by surprise is when people who are visiting here, whether they're young people or adults, will come and tell me that this has been one of the best experiences of their life.
I have been coming to Camas every year for the past 6 years, I think it is. I first came with a youth group from Glasgow and just was blown away by the place, by the people in particular kind of working here, the staff team here. I just thought they were so fun to be around, and the same with my youth group. I'd never had such a brilliant week in my life, so it's always got a kind of special place in my heart for that.
So I kind of came based on that trust that this is just a really good place, and I'll find out what's so good about it when I get there. And you know, I came back for the next 10 years, you know, because it was that good.
I think everyone in the world should have a week at Camas. Yeah.